Yo, One Piece chapter 1157, titled The Legendary Bar. I didn't realize that there was going to be a break last week because there was a Shonen Jump break, not an Oda break. But we're here, finally, for the next One Piece chapter. The last one was immaculate. The Kuja, Rogers versus Garp, and obviously the rest of the Rocks Pirates being on Hachinosu. But let's continue on to see just what Oda has in store for us. Because this flashback has been going much longer than I thought, in a much different direction than I thought, and so I'm excited. 1157, the legendary bar. We have the continuation of Yamato's pilgrimage. He died protecting the village from Kaido, leaving no trace of his body behind. Interesting. Leaving no trace of his body behind. Now, I'm forgetting who we assume this was. Is it Zoro's uncle? Is that who we're thinking it is? I'm forgetting his name. I'm blanking on it right now. Anyway, I'm sure someone will have a theory out there. I don't remember, so don't ask me. But let's continue on to the chapter. Where are we? We are on... Where are we? We're just with the Rocks Pirates here, I see. Foot Colony, Temple of the International Philanthropy Federation. The Rocks crew in action. Woohoo! There's a lot of loot. Let's haul it all out. Nice work. That's everything. Let's book it. Please, stop. That money was donated for poor children in need. Yeah, right. If that's true, why hasn't it been turned over? You were going to keep it, right? Hey, Ochoko. Hey. Okay, so we're just having a lot of action here. Foot Colony Temple of the International Philanthropy Federation. Of course, philanthropy is gaining money to give to like non-profits and stuff, right? Am I correct? Ochoko, I forget if I said it in the chapter where he was revealed, very much giving Caribou vibes. A lot of theories that the person that Caribou was actually going to tell the information to about the ancient weapons is to presumably his father or grandfather here, Ochoko, back at Pirate Island. But the person in charge of Pirate Island now is Blackbeard, so Caribou kind of has no choice. Who knows what even happened to Ochoku? To Wang Ji, as they call them. Interesting. But we do have... I'm forgetting the names of the big guy, Ganzui, is that his name? We got Barbell the Fishman with that Nika-ish hair. We got Don Marlin, of course, a big mom over here. I think we have Captain John down there, and they're stealing some loot. Lower the lift. We're still underground. Click. Shut up already. Hey, Shiki. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about them. Ciao. Huh? This way the rest of us all get bigger cuts. Suckers. Damn. So we got Shiki throwing a bomb at Kaido and Whitebeard and who's that? Stussy or someone? And they're still underground. They need a lift. But no, the Rocks Pirates would actually rather kill their own and get bigger cuts than help their Nakama. Not really their Nakama, though. Funny, I just put in Strong World to watch. I watched a little bit, but just, like, I need to rewatch that whole movie again now that we have young Shiki here with the Rocks Pirates, seeing how Oda originally had him interacting with all the Golden Age, like Marines, like Garp and Sengoku is really interesting. Damn it! These bastards know everything about us. Isn't the army here yet? They're close, sir. And we can't let them escape. Yes, sir. Lord High Priest. Seal the temple. Yeah, his iron bars just sprung up. They're trying to trap us, eh? I'll bust through. Out of the way. What? The hell? Is the island sinking? Whoa! No, this is an earthquake. It's gotta be his handiwork. New gate! The temple is Ah! So we got Whitebeard already has the Gura Gura no Mi, obviously doing here what he did to Marineford when he smashed it. Gotta admit, we got Kaido. Gotta admit, I'm a bit jealous I can't do that. Interested in getting a power, huh? You'd better choose wisely if you seek one out. You'll be stuck with it for life. Good point. Huh, who was it? Which one of you tried to ditch us down there? Who was that? Oh no, that's fucking, that's Silver Axe. Which one of you tried to ditch us down there? Huh? Oh, just Shiki just floating. Yeah, figures it'd be you, Shiki. Oh, Kyokun, thank goodness you survived. I was so worried about you. Oh, Choku was pointing at him. That's so funny. All right, so Silver Axe officially a part of the crew. So this is like the beginning of this chapter is really showing us the dynamics between the Rocks pirates, that they really weren't here to help each other. They were doing everything they could to get in each other's way and really kind of ruining the plans because they could have gotten off this place as quick as possible. But we got, Whitebeard and them getting a bomb thrown at them. And then we got Whitebeard like destroying the whole island just to save himself. What the hell are you all doing? Everyone, move it. I'm gonna kill your ass. You at least keep the treasure safe, right? Of course. You at least kept the treasure safe, right? Of course. Hey, Rocks, look at the shore. It's the Navy. Whoa, ha, 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 ha. New challengers have shown up. Hey, knock it off with the infighting. This ain't the time. We should have been getting ready to ship off. Legit. They probably could have gotten out of here way sooner. So I'm seeing the drawings are a little sketchy now. It is Wednesday. The chapter did come out a little early. But to be fair, I think either way, the Shonen Jump put this out with a very sketchy coloring. This is not the kind of quality I'm expecting, and I don't think it's a TCB issue. This is an Oda issue, very much like that that Kuma chapter, him in the church, where the coloring was very sketchy. There were panels that just looked off. So very similar here. I'm not loving that. The Marines are everywhere. That was fast. Someone leak our plans? Screw it. No point prepping a sail now. Get ready to fight. We got some people jumping. What's his ship look like? That's a good point. Plunder everything and sink 'em all. I don't like that we're getting this kind of same face in every nice panel of Rocks, I'll be honest. I think we've seen this face 4 times now with his one eye closed, one eye open, mouth open, straight on. Like, Oda, you can draw a better face for Rocks, Like, come on. Like just a different angle or something, or a pose. It's always the same face. In a mere 2 years since their formation, the record of the Rocks crew spoke for itself. 16 documented raids, 76 sunken ships, 14 ports reduced to ash, 5 towns wiped off the map, 1 nation brought to ruin, 3 unprecedented violations of Article 18 of international law, and 25 criminal records quietly erased. Woo! So that means they killed some criminals. In the meantime, I mean, that's a rap sheet right there. That's pretty sick. I want to get a nice view of their ship. I think we've seen their sail and the Rocks logo when they were coming in to God Valley in that chapter. But I don't think we got a nice, it's not like the Oro Jackson. We don't really know what the Rocks ship looks like. Obviously we have Rocks sending off a shockwave-esque blast of Conqueror's coating from from his sword. That's what I'm assuming that is. Even with the future Pirate King Goldie Rogers sailing the seas, it would not be an overstatement to refer to this period as the era of rocks. Damn right. Damn right. And we all know that. Rogers' era was after he found the One Piece. When he was... And funny enough, that's like... Is it his era? Because that's when he was laying low. You know, he still had a few... How many years was he still out there? Or like even that final voyage, you know, when he got sick. I think like that's Rogers' era. Obviously after God Valley is basically what I'm saying. But yeah, pre God Valley, everyone knows Rox' era, absolutely, especially after seeing these feats, for sure. And Nishi, New World. Oh, we got Viking ship. Is this the Giants? What are you doing? Leave this place at once, Harold. Who's talking to him? What are you doing? Leave this place at once, Harold. I think that's a marine ship. All non-affiliated nations are considered lawless territories. Don't concern yourselves with the humans living here. They have no rights. That's messed up. The world government can't just decree everything like that. Let them go. This country gave aid to Elbaf during our famine, out of the kindness of their hearts. They're our friends, our saviors. King Harold, help us. Damn, they're getting kidnapped and shit. And we got some fuck-ass Marines. So I'm guessing this is kind of like the Giants, they were, like before Rox's era, it was kind of the era of Harold and the Giants, right? They were like the pirates of the era. But they didn't really have territory, they just destroyed shit. So this is giving me a feeling that Harold is going to be the first one to declare islands under protection. Like Whitebeard, Big Mon, blah, blah, you know, the Yonko. Because Rox is kind of the same thing as the Giants, how he has a crew, but they just kind of plunder, they destroy, they're not really protecting anybody, they're barely protecting themselves. So here, Harold has a reason to protect an island because they helped him in the past. And to go against the world government in a way. We're not leaving without repaying our debt. Harold, you understand that Elbaf is under Let me give this rat a voice. Harold, you understand that Elbaf is under consideration for becoming a member nation, correct? Intervening to help us would be one thing, but you'll only hurt your membership bid if you intervene on behalf of a non-affiliated country. Brings his gun out. Oh, so stay out of the way, Harold. Shoots a woman, dude. And this is the kind of people that you want to be allied with? This is the world government? You scum are inhuman. Oh, damn, look at bro jumping off the ship with his fucking sword. He's gonna cut that bitch in half, dude. Interesting. It's not a marine ship, it's a world government ship. Because they got the world government logo, not the marine logo. King Harold exposed. Oh, there's a news article. Are we gonna see young Morgans, dude? I want to see young Morgans. I want to see young Morgans in human form. King Harold exposed. Elbaf monarch sinks innocent battleship. Alliance with government revealed as a ploy. World Economic Journal headlines. And then immediately, as soon as Rox reads that, he's like, oh, my boy, you're going against the government like me. Yo, join me. Ida's Tavern, Elbaf. Whoa, ha, 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 you see? It's the government for you. Let's drink at the castle, Harold. Don't be dumb. I'm not letting a man with a reputation as bad as yours come into the mainland. Your whole nation should be joining up with me. Come on, Harold, give it up. I can't stand seeing you grovel to the government anymore. Oh, damn, bro went bald already. I saw that. He had a little fade going. Then he just went fully bald. Ugh. Sooner or later, Elbaf will become a member nation of the world government. Did you think saving your head was a sign of good faith? Is that a cultural thing you got from somewhere? Garp laughed at me too. Damn, not Garp. Garp laughing at him because he went bald is crazy. Garp! That guy hates the top brass. He'd also be better off as a pirate. Damn. Damn. Not Rox and Garp knowing each other, of course, dude. Dude, I love Rox. Oda has, I think Morge said, a lot of people have said this. Rox is like the perfect combination of character traits that we love. From villains like Blackbeard to heroes like Luffy, Rox is just this perfect scoundrel, man. But he knows shit. He knows people. He has friendships with people like Harold. He protects those friendships. Garp, that guy hates the top brass. He'd also be better off as a pirate. They're a massive organization. Sure, they have corrupt trash in their ranks, but the Navy is a fine army. The average Marine helps save people on a day-to-day basis. Some of them already come from Elbaf, like John Giant. If more of our country's warriors followed suit, they could use their boundless strength to really make a difference for the people everywhere. Now that's terrifying. Damn. See, because Rox knows about Emu, dude. He knows the agenda of the world government, and he knows he should go against it. He knows that the Marines are just lapdogs of the Admirals, which are lapdogs of the Gorosei, which are lapdogs of Emu. That's all it is. It's just the power hierarchy. We got John Giant, and I recognize the guy with the jaw, with the teeth, the other giants that were at Marineford. Now that's terrifying. Why don't you talk some sense into him, Ida? I wish I could. If Harold was my son, I'd tell him. You should choose your friends wisely. Hey, don't take shots at me. I tell him you should choose your friends wisely. Yeah. Who's a better friend, Rox or the world government? We got Loki. What's her name? Moja. And Hajrun sitting by the cabin. The kids chilling by the cabin. Navy HQ, Old Marineford. Pre-time skip Marineford. If a giant were to roll over in their sleep, people could be crushed to death. If one just loses their temper, lives could be lost. Do you really think humans can coexist with such creatures? That's the gist of what they told me. They really said all that? Yep. Damn. Yo, look what we got here, dude. Basically the old admirals. Basically. Oh, man, we got Oda boxes for them, too. They're fine letting them join the army. But that's all, huh? Vice Admiral Garp, Luffy's grandfather. Harold is an honest man. He's trying to learn from history and change Elbaf. Vice Admiral Sengoku, future fleet admiral. There's rumors he's been scouted by Rox. If that's true, the Navy might not be able to stand against them. Vice Admiral Otsuru, future great staff officer. And then finally, you make good points, but it is what it is. Damn it. We're really stuck between a rock and a hard place now. Admiral Kong, future commander-in-chief. Oh, so he was just an admiral right here. He's not fleet admiral yet. Who was fleet admiral before Kong, dude? That's what I'm curious about. Damn, finally the appearance of Kong, bro. Since he's been sitting at the desk. Pre-time skip, right? Or was it post-time skip? I don't remember now. Still, you can't deny their wild and violent track record. That's exactly the kind of strength I'm after, Kong. Just hurry and make Elbaf a member nation already. If it were up to me, it wouldn't be an issue. Damn, Garp. Also Sengoku with the glared over glasses. That's an interesting look. So these were the not even the rookies, you know, but these were the boys and girls back then. The ones that went against Shiki. I mean, I do have chapter 0 right there, so. Seeing Kong, seeing young Garp, Sengoku, and Otsuru. I wish we got more of this, to be honest. It's exactly the kind of strength I'm after. Interesting. Like, what does that mean from Garp? The strength he's after. For what? Interesting. How old is Dragon here? 42 years ago. Hachinosu. This is huge. This is really huge. This is big news. Big news. Shakuyaku's quit. Oh, shit. As captain of the Kuja pirates. What? That means there's no chance we'll run into them at the sea. Run into her at sea anymore. Shakki quit as captain of the Kuja. Then who is captain of the Kuja? Is it, what's her name? Little, oh, jeez. The girl, the other empress that people were theorizing. I'm forgetting her name. Let me look it up. It's probably, they're probably going to say it right now. But I don't want to. Tritoma, which was the previous empress. The empress after Shakki. Is Gloriosa on the rocks yet? What is happening with the Kuja? There's some mixing going on. Or did Shakki go with the Rocks pirates? No, sorry. With the Roger pirates. But then she would have been on Laugh Tale with them. But did she go after Rayleigh because of the love sickness? Gloriosa going to Rocks. Shakki going to Roger Pirates. Tritoma becoming the Empress, becoming the captain. And then there's theories, last chapter, Tritoma looking very much like Luffy. And then she's the one that died of love sickness. The one man who absolutely would let a girl die, especially if love sickness, would be Dragon. That man's too focused. Focused looking elsewhere than any woman. So if Tritoma is Luffy's mother, and she died because Dragon didn't pay attention to her, I absolutely could see that, for sure. Okay, well, let's continue. Are we going to get information about this? It can't be. I set sail because I dreamed of being attacked by Shakuyaku's Kuja pirates. Damn it, we've wasted our youth. Shakki-chan! Damn. Motherfuckers going out to sea becoming pirates just to meet Shakki. Now that's levels of simp we haven't seen before in One Piece. Oh, okay, Gloriosa already on. Oh my god, look at them. I see little Oven. I see little Katakuri, look at him. Oh, my little Daifuku. Look at the babies. Gloriosa already on the Rocks Pirates. We didn't get to see how she joined, or if she joined just out of spite against the Roger Pirates, or what. Interesting. What are you up to, Shakki? That was Big Mom's voice. Do you reckon she quit so she could chase after a man like you did, Gloriosa? Does love always lead to ruin on the Isle of Women? Like you'd know anything about the pain of love. You crank out kids like popcorn. That's crazy. Not saying that while the boys are just sitting there smiling, dude. Look at Daifuku Oven and Katakuri. Anyway, I honestly can't imagine her getting lovesick. I'd never forgive her if she went after Roger. Shit. Aw, poor Gloriosa, dude. Especially after Roger's death. Nah, she went after Rayleigh, bro. That's her man. Like you did. Quit so she could chase after a man like you did. So the question is, did Gloriosa fall in love with Rocks or Whitebeard? Or is she doing this out of spite against Roger? You know. Stussy with the hat. It's always Shakki this and Shakki that. At least you've only got you. At least you've only got eyes for me. Right, Newgate? I've never been in love with you.
What did you just say? I'm the popular sensation, Miss Buckin.
Ain't that enough? Ain't that enough? No. Oh no, he says, I'm the popular sensation, Miss Buckin. Ain't that enough?
No, I want you.
No way. No way. Some crazy's happening. What's wrong? It's the Kuja pirates.
Huh?
They're coming towards the coast. What? Okay, so interesting, because Gloriosa's already with the Rocks pirates, so why are the Kuja coming now? And also, it's funny thinking back to, like, Big Mom's tea party, because then we got old Big Mom, but we got young clone Stussy just chilling in the cut, dude. That's so weird, like, seeing your crew member, but they're a clone and they're, like, young. Like, I feel like that'd be so odd, you know? But anyway, why are the Kuja coming? In Pirate Island's history, this incident is said to rank amongst the greatest, even with all that was yet to come. The arrival of the world's most beautiful idol caused a commotion in this hive of murderous fiends.
It's a goddess. I can die happy.
Thank you for the ride, Tritoma. This will do. So yes, Tritoma becomes the captain. Yes, ma'am. So, this is Pirate Island.
What brings you here, ma'am? This land is too filthy for you. You mustn't go any further. Tears blur my vision, yet her light still blinds me. Is she real, or am I dreaming? So pretty, a knockout, what a babe.
Wait, isn't that... I thought that's the guy from the Roger Pirates right there.
Wait a minute. Are you joining the Rocks crew like Gloriosa?
No. I just wanted to live here for a while.
What?
Quitting won't matter to the Marines. They'll always be after me since I was a pirate. So I'm gonna hide out here for a while. With all of you guys. You'll protect me. Right?
Of course we will.
This place smells.
We'll clean it up right away.
I want to open a store.
We'll build one for you. Let's grow some flowers for her.
Damn.
Hey, what's all the noise? Why are you rats making such a racket? The Rocks crew's back. This is bad. Don't blame her, Captain Rocks. This was our doing. Huh? What's she doing here?
Not the bar being originally... The legendary bar is Shakki's bar on Hachinosu. Is that that's not the bar that Blackbeard and Aokiji were at, right? No, I think they were on a random island. Which one is this then? The pirate island of Hachinosu was abuzz with excitement. Shakki's rip-off bar had finally opened. They say the wait just to get in would take over a month. Greek. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you. You'll be my first customers. Would you like a drink?
She's an angel.
Shakuyaku was like a flower blooming in dry wasteland. Her very presence enriched the island. All the boys, even Rocks, fallen in love. The inhabitants of Hachinosu came to covet her as a treasure. An irreplaceable crown jewel. I just can't open it.
Oh, I'll give you a hand. This place smells great.
Damn, Rocks liking the smell. Unfortunately, a treasure is always the inevitable target of theft.
Room of Authority Mary Jo. Very well. Relay this to Harold. We shall accept Elbaf's admission into the world government on one condition. The warriors of Elbaf must kill rocks. That's what it will take for Harold to gain admission. One Piece, chapter 1157, end, break, next week. My 30 minutes are up. Didn't expect this chapter to be about Shakki opening her bar in Hachinosu. I don't remember things about there being a bar in Hachinosu, because they're making it a pretty big deal. Then she moved it to Saboti, which is interesting. And also, is she the treasure of Hachinosu? Because wasn't there something about that, about people trying to steal some treasures? That's interesting, if someone's going to connect that. Rock's being in love with her just like Roger. You know, the boys, they're not like Luffy. They're not like Luffy. Interesting. Didn't expect that. But now we have Tritoma as the Kuja pirates leader and the empress of the Amazonians. Amazon Lily, of course. Which is like, this is like the explanation of why, like what happened to Shakki. Why wasn't she the empress? She just didn't want to be. That's it. And then, of course, we got the Herald stuff. So, break next week. Guess I'll see you guys then. Also, should upload my reaction to the One Piece live action season 2 trailer teaser soon. So I'll see you guys then. Peace out. Bye.